May we please invite on stage the Assistant Mall Manager of
As a creative one.
AVP prepared by the MFF team.
Naku po, di na makita.
Well, Montañosa Festival is going into its third year. And I'm sure Cannes and Berlin also had their first, second, third years. Now they're in their 70th year. Decades ago, we were talking about, wala tayong pelikula sa Pinoy galing sa kultura ng Pinoy. I think we've already achieved that much more now. Pero the next is, ano bang Pinoy? Tagalog lang bang Pinoy? And that's where the indie movement came in. Pero within the indie movement, kailangan rin laksan natin ang boses. Saan ka nang galing? So I think the Montañosa Festival has this importance. Kailangan laksan natin ang boses ng ating mga local storytellers. And Montañosa continues to nurture that in the selections it makes.
Busy.
We are also featuring stories that commemorate cinema, memory, history, all converging in a week-long celebration of various art forms, not just film, here in the beautiful city of Baguio. To the participants of the narrative and mobile filmmaking competitions, we wish you luck and hope that you continue to
Pa-share po ng ating live.
regardless of the outcome. We hope that in your stories tell the truth. I hope you all enjoy the extended celebration of NCCA's National Arts Month. Aninang Sining, Bunga, at Galing. Maraming salamat.
Ay, grabe, naka-cellphone.
A variety of vantage points with which we can draw inspiration to write stories that reach the depths of the human soul.
Nakahabol eh.
It has been our dream for more life these stories to film. Our story as one people remains relevant to the generation. We also take special interest in promoting the festival as it contributes to the Department of Tourism School under the leadership of Deputy Secretary Christina Garcia Frast, our DOE to roll out the digital portfolio into a multi-dimensional tourism.
Napanood ko na yan si Only Baguio, Only in Baguio. Nakasama natin siya sa lunch run with the mayor.
Bago yung G7, kami muna parang may kulang. Parang pagkakakilantan. Nasaan ka na?
Ang mahirap.
Sabi nga, hindi na-remind sa akin ito kasi pinost niya.
Ayan, dito na sila nakita-kita. Only in Baguio, Mr. Arnold's Baguio Boy. Orlando, ayan, Sabas. Padliju.
Engage the festival through sealing various local, national, and international partnerships. We are proud to share that we have already engaged future young filmmakers in partnering with the media arts clubs of the biggest high schools in Baguio. And hopefully, more schools here in the Cordillera and around the country very soon. We hope to activate more young storytellers who could be the future filmmakers of the country. Our international partnerships that we started in the last 2 years is also growing. With more countries joining our call, we are preparing for grand international screening next year.
Baguio prides itself once more as it unfolds another edition of the Montañosa Film Festival, the third time in as many years. Notably, this year's film festival is joined by Cinema Region, the proud regional film showcase of the National Commission for Culture and the Arts. On behalf of our city and in the name of our people, I invite everyone to support yet another exceptional showcase of Filipino films that exemplifies cinematic excellence worthy of adulation. Without doubt, I cannot but express admiration in narrating the Filipino experiences common to many and very effective. Halina, panoorin ang mga natatanging pelikula.
Hello, Brother Brett. Mega love shout out.
Mga malikhaing pangkat.
Share live stream.
Puso ng pupunyagi upang may pamalas ng galing at pusa ng talento ng gawaing Pilipino. May pagmamalaki sa buong. Mabuhay ang Cinema Regio at ang Montañosa Film Festival. Mabuhay ang Baguio. Mabuhay ang pelikulang Pilipino.
Yay!
Dear colleagues in filmmaking and fellow film lovers, it is with pride and pleasure that I invite you all to Montañosa Film Festival 2023. The third time that the festival focused on filmmaking is being held and hosted by our beloved city. Significantly, this year's film festival is being staged from a deep sense of purpose that goes beyond the constricting borders around us. We have partnered with the National Commission for Culture and the Arts for Baguio to host this year's Cinema Region, precisely for Filipino filmmakers to present their respective cinematic works in brotherly solidarity with each other, crossing provincial boundaries in more ways than one. Thus, regional works provide cinema enthusiasts with an engaging platform for varied but harmonizing cultural practices, endemic from region to region. We express sincere thanks to the NCCA for this wonderful opportunity of sharing familiar Filipino works resplendent from the country's varied regions, notably applauding the very kind support of its Chair for Cinema, Tedico, Vice Chair Butch Ibanez, and festival programmers Jay Rosas and Kay Tan. Theirs is an effort that deserves continuity in the years to come. Let me also cast grateful acknowledgement to all the event partners who have given invaluable support for Montañosa 2023 to happen. Most endearingly, we thank all participants, the filmmakers, the film crew, our students, for investing time, talent, and treasure beyond compare. Indeed, Filipino films are our best ambassadors for culture and the arts to kindred souls across the globe.
Naka-play.
Montañosa is not merely about watching films of whatever genre, upon which we have anchored hopes for better understanding of the human experiences that probe deeper into the Filipino psyche, their trials, tribulations, and everything else in between, which presents various emotional ups and downs common to every family, community, and society at large.
How are you, Brother Brett?
Montañosa, in all indulgent respect, is all about exploring the depth and scope of being Filipino in these abiding times. Their sadness over tragedy, their joy over simple triumphs, their longing for what isn't there, their dreams to make life itself something of an aspiration to be better than the rest. From the heart, I convey much thanks to the all-out support that our principal partner has given, the city government of Baguio. Salamat po, Mayor Benji, sa tiwala na kaya naming pag-isahin ang buong pwersa ng pelikulang Regyong Pilipino. Na balang araw, ang mga likhang sining natin, mga Pinoy ay nasa hanay na ng mga matitintad na obra maestrang taas noong gawa ng ating kakayahang hinding-hindi bibitaw. On a final note, I wish that our people will turn out in full and uncompromising patronage of the films lined up for special showing in various venues. Let us be among the first moviegoers in the avid endearment to the magical ride that we shall have throughout. Welcome to Cinema Region at Montañosa Film Festival 2023.
Ayan, yan po ang overview of the festival. And maraming salamat sa lahat ng mga speakers doon. And I would like to note lang yung minention ni R.D. Jovi na sabi niya multidimensional tourism. Diba? So nakakatuwa na this filmmaking is really amazing dahil we get to promote yung ingenuity, creativity, at syempre yung kultura ng Baguio City sa buong mundo, hindi lang sa buong Pilipinas, di ba po?
And we're proud of homegrown talents, homegrown artists, their skills, their creativity. So proud tayo sa pelikulang Pilipino. So, sariling atin.
Di ba? At saka nga, kasama din natin actually sa panel yung mga nanalo ng Best Picture for the past 2 years, 2021 and 2022. And later on, gusto kong matanong sa kanila, ano ba yung mga processes nila into the filmmaking? So, we'll get deeper into that later on. But for now, simulan na po natin.
More about
diba?
Film Festival. Siguro, initial question natin for
Hindi natin makikita ang isang artista, ha? Kagabinggit yan?
Good
Ha?
afternoon.
Naka-join na yan ng ano?
Alamin natin, alam
Crush
mo
na yan
ba
ni
ang
Vice
mga
Ganda, eh.
factors na pinuconsider natin in bringing the cinema region pang-15 na po ito, ano?
Yes po.
Dito sa Cordillera. Ano po, bakit napili niyo ang Cordillera?
Taon-taon po kasi umiikot ang Cinema Rion sa Luzon, Visayas at Mindanao. Pero na-outlook po noong 2020.
Kunin ko muna yung ID.
For the past 2 years, online po ang Cinema Rion. So kami po yung natutuwa kay Dirty and sa Mondo na tinake-on yung challenge na sagutin naman yung tawag na i-host ang Cinema Rion. Kasi oras na lang po. Panahon na lang po.
So, panahon namin. Nauna ang Cordillera.
Opo.
So, proud kami na nauna. Pero alamin natin, saan nagsimula ang cinema region?
Sana pa
Hello! Pwede nang kunin yun?
Ano po ay actually, ano po yun?
Pwede nang kunin yung ID.
Ang Cinema Rion.
Hindi pa pwede?
50 years ago, it was a call to unite
Pwede.
mga various film
Pwede
festivals
naman.
sa local and host na hindi lang po, ano pala ni Sir National Artist kita tahimik, hindi lang po galing sa Manila o Tagalog, pelikulang Pilipino. Marami po yan. Napaka-diverse po. Kaya po, ninarapat po kasi wala po walang
Wildcat, mega love shout out. Ayan, so
for this year po, dito po sa Baguio, best
ano, naiinitan yung nakuha ko na yung ID at syempre ito po sila po yung nag ano. Yes, syempre.
maraming best programmers. Aside from the best regional
Siyempre.
films, meron po tayong thematic section.
Oo, ayan, press na siya, press. Thank you. Thank you.
Sana po matuhin.
Ay, black yung binigay sa'yo. Dapat black din sa akin.
Maraming salamat po. Dahil this is the 15th
Nagtakso ako, tapos ang bagal, grabe.
This year, they are collaborating with
Dapat black yung binigay sa akin, white.
The Cordilleras. Maganda nga dahil naitaon din sa last week of Panagbanga Festival. Diba? So talagang buhay na buhay, very vibrant ang ating creative.
Si anak ng mahirap.
So, ayun, maraming salamat po muli. Cinema Region.
Kala ko concert. Meron may concert mamaya yan. Ang dito si Ronquillo Abilino. Ay, sino yan? Anong pangalan nun? Yung nag-join sa sa Pilipinas Got Talent. Andito siya. Pakita ko sa inyo. May artista dito. Kala nyo, ha? May artista dito.
Siya po ang head ng art section.
May artista dito.
Special po para sa taong ito. I think para
Si Ronquillo Abilino. Ronquillo Abilino.
yung festival dito. Pero sa isa po sa tingin ko, ang NCC kasi kami sa Padayon, sa loob ng 3 taon naging bahagi kami ng Montañosa Film Festival at ngayon tingin ko mas malawak po ang mga programang ginawa at ngayon nga mas close yung partnership nung NCCA with Montañosa
Yes.
Film Festival. Kaya mas marami pong pelikula ang mga napili para maging bahagi ng festival. Pero I think si Sir pwedeng magsabi kung ano yung mga additional programs na pwedeng ginawa para sa taong ito. So,
Okay. Aside from the usual Montañosa Film Festival program of films and film competition, this year kasi what happened was we've extended the production period for the films in competition. So finorgo namin yung competition this year so that we will allow our finalists in the films and competition, we're allowing them more time to produce their films so that we can come up with a better quality and output, no? And all these films will go into competition next year. That's Montañosa Film Festival 2024. Yan. While they're producing their films, binabantayan yung production nila ng mga mentors natin. So we have three categories for competition, namely mobile films, documentary films, and narratives. Yan. So aside from Montañosa Film Festival, this year we're really so happy that we were able to
Siya yan.
partner with Cinema Region. This time kasi yung objective naman ng Montañosa Film Festival, if aralin natin yung unang tema natin was Crossing Borders, that was in 2021.
Ayan, may artista dito,
And that was at the height of the pandemic. Ang second na naging tema natin, which was last year, was mindset change for climate change. The Montañosa Film Festival has become a movement
Magsasama
of
kayo mamaya?
sorts, no? We're using it as a vehicle to push for better environment and also bring filmmakers together. This year for Cinema Region at Montañosa Film Festival, this year we're converging, with other regional film festivals and film festival directors through an event where we've invited the film festival directors from the different regional film festivals all over the country. So there are 31
Go ahead.
Sky Guards would be our online screening. And then by unang-una po, this campus caravan. Ito yung sinasabi natin kanina, we've already partnered with workers, mga high schools pa lang, para mag-room natin sila. That's from March 27 to March 31 dahil may component po yan na Lakbay Cine in partnership with the Cultural Center of the Philippines. Part po yan would be various film workshops na gagawin sa schools na Baguio City National High School and Pine City National High School. What's good with this also is partner natin dito ang mga media arts students in implementing and launching the event. So dun pa lang, bidang-bida na rin ang ating mga kabataan. Apart from that is also the Filmmakers Forum. For the complete list ng ating mga activities you get sa ating secretariat table po dito sa my right side.
Maraming salamat, Ms. Raymond Sakiwat. Siya po ang lead organizer ng Montañosa Festival. Ngayon naman, balikan natin ang NCCA, the former member of the National Committee on Cinema, si Art Tibaldo. Pamilyar siya sa atin. Alamin natin, let's look back a bit. In the past, in Cinema Region, we have entries from the Cordillera.
First, as a local filmmaker, I'd like to join the group of Cordillera in welcoming NCCA dito sa Cordillera and to also welcome Boots, welcome to Baguio. He was my former colleague in the NCCA Cinema yung last term. I've spent 2 terms kasi ako sa NCCA. First was during the centennial year, So I'm proud na nagkaroon ng representation ng indigenous peoples sa NCCA Cinema. It's a co-opted sector, just like the mainstream filmmaker. Okay. And during the second term, ito na, nasa kami yung pandemic team. And there were a lot of stories, especially during the pandemic, many filmmakers were affected. Tumulong ang NCCA and they tapped us to vet. So okay naman and nagkaroon ng mga assistance sa mga filmmakers. Now, for the city of Baguio, actually noon pa dapat nagkaroon ng cinema region dito sa Cordillera. It's just so happened that National Arts Month falls on February. And we all know that February, nandyan yung Panagpenga, nandyan yung PMA homecoming. So, nai-add, kaya ngayon nagkaroon ngayon ng extension ng
Mega love shout out
Silvario
Ava
sa
Maria
March.
Cecilia
So, it
Molina.
happened again last
Have a
year.
blessed day. Thank
But
you
before
po.
that,
Ganun din po sa
meron ng
inyo.
mga,
Mega love shout out.
Earlier activities ang NCCA supported by the group of 30 here.
Andito si
In
Mr. Biling.
11, nagkaroon actually ng Cinema Region Reloaded. Kung maalala nyo yung Ay-Apo, may shooting sa Baguio.
Ay-Apo?
Magkaroon kami ng forum, lecture, film showing sa 3 universities, UP, SLU, UC, and even University of Baguio. So, magandang opportunity to for the local filmmakers sa Cordillera. And please, grab it. I hope makikita ng mga kababayan natin ang inyong mga pelikula. Thank you.
Okay, maraming salamat. Art, natuwa ako sa aking co-host. Tanong niya, colleague niyo ho ba siya?
And to thank them and congratulate them for coming up with the third film festival celebration and now collaborating with the NCCA. No? We're very fortunate because we have actually expanded the kinds of tourism that we can take advantage of. No? There are just so many things. The more traditional are of course what we know already. These are the adventure tourism, these are the nature tourism, culture tourism, which actually is the strength of the Cordillera region. No? But we are wanting to also expand yung cultural tourism segments, and that is where film tourism comes in. When we talk of film tourism, it's actually about portrayal of local settings of films and movies, and they become very popular. And now it will bring about tours about the local, about the destination, because they have seen it in movies, they have seen it in films, no? And I know you are aware of that, no? Yung mga movies in Sagada, yung mga movies in Banawe, movies here in Baguio, yung mga Sharon and Gabi in the 80s, etc. No? So because of film tourism, this become very popular, and not only the destination itself, but even the specific locations, no, and expanding more to make it a real tourism. There should be a tour, no, about maybe it's also going to the studio, also meeting film directors, learning about the coming up of films, technical know-how, etc. And Baguio would really be the best venue for that, since what we're doing right now is actually solidifying our positioning as a creative city. And we are the most qualified to really to host things or activities like that. No? And it will expand now the option, or it will give more options for people to travel or to experience something different. No? And so we actually welcome this kind of development. We welcome this kind of events because it will give people understanding and also the opportunity to experience the Filipino way of life. No? So we are congratulating you for coming up with this event again. Thank you.
Maraming salamat, Director Joey. Now, let's hear from our filmmakers, young filmmakers.
Right. So, in 2022, ang nanalo po ng Best Picture of the Montañosa ay si Jaime Morados. Ang katabi niya ay si 2021 winner Red Aquino. So, question is, this year, are you guys, do you guys have entry for this year, or are you guys going to partake with the workshops? Ano yung role ninyo for this year's Montañosa Run?
This year we're gonna be watching the other films. May mga rerunner ng mga Montañosa Film Festival, so we just represented the films that are already on. So yeah, we're just here as an audience and enjoying it with everyone else.
This time you're an audience.
Yeah.
How old are you?
20.
Very young. Mukhang ako lang ang pinakamatanda dito. Okay. So we also have Mr. Red Aquino, our 2021
Winner of Montañosa Best picture. Ayan, so, what happened with your career after ninyong manalo? You, Mr. Red, ano yung nangyari sa career mo after mong manalo as Best Picture winner of Montañosa in 2021? Kasi 2021, pandemic pa rin to, nabing lockdown, and then how were you able to do your things on your own na nanalo ka na ng Montañosa, and what happened?
Actually, same lang sa dati. I'm just taking my time, not rushing into... Kasi iba, they tend to just rush into making more outputs after the first one. Kaya I'm taking my time for now. And sa festival naman, ang role ko lang for this year is just be a part of the documentation team. Yun lang.
Ayan. So, ito, how about you, Jaime?
Baguio the Dreamers, so that's the name of the film that won the Montañosa Best Picture 2022. What I did na lang was I continued the journey sa mga film festival. So I'm really blessed na it became a Montañosa Film Festival was really the starting point of Baguio the Dreamer because the rest of the year it became part of CNN Best Filipino Films of 2022. It was also part of the Sarang Pelikulang Filipino in the Cineista section. So there it won a special mention for music. And different regional film festivals that series we referred to as mentioned in Ginasaya Film Festival, New Asian Fantastic Film Festival in Davao, a few international ones. So ayun, in terms of career with that film, it's really the one that pumped it up. It was also the film that got me, the connections and the resources to make my most recent film, which is Ang Pagliligtas sa Dalagang Bukid, which is in Cusinoma International Film Festival last November, and we're gonna be seeing a lot more of it this year.
Wow, tignan mo nga naman, no? It's because of Montañosa Film Festival na naging daan for them to flourish in their own career in film industry. And this,
Many opportunities.
tama, and these are young filmmakers. So, grabe, congratulations sa inyong dalawa. Dahil ngayon pa lang ay talagang
Congratulations talaga.
super.
Okay, handa ang mga kasamahan natin, media, bloggers, and online audiences sa kanilang mga tanong. We'll start with Sentinel, Mar Oclaman. Mar, susundan ni Rico Jan, President po ng Kapisanan ng Broadcasters ng Pilipinas.
Hello, good afternoon, mga panelists. Kay Sir Cordy po, regarding po dito sa the theme for the, can you explain the theme to yung divergence plus convergence? Ano pong pwede natin itulong dito sa city about para sa creative city?
Para sa Creative City,
Yes, sir.
through this festival na kung saan magko-converge ang napakaraming mga filmmakers na magagaling sa iba't ibang region at mga mentors, ganyan mga
Mas malakas ang signal doon?
personalities sa industriya, ay marami tayong matututunan, no, in terms of yung pag-develop ng craft natin, pag-iintindi sa alam mo, kultura, pamumuhay, at marami pang bagay tungkol sa mga dun sa mga ibang mga rehiyon sa Pilipinas. Aside from that, dahil nga tayo ay isang creative city, ang film ay isang uri ng art, maliban dun sa crafts and folk arts na kung saan tayo nakilala ng UNESCO, meron rin tayong film at iba't iba pang arts na napakayaman ng Baguio City, ng buong Cordillera sa dahil nga sa unique na traditions, rituals natin, way of life, ganyan na naita-translate natin lahat to sa film. So through film na nakaka-create tayo ng dialogo sa iba't ibang mga kultura, sa ibang bansa, sa ibang mga tao, at through this we get to understand each other, no? And by doing so, we are able to build bridges.
Last question, sir. Yung sa other young filmmaker, kumpleto na po ba sila? Yung mga young filmmaker, kumpleto na po sila? O still learning?
Okay. So, nagkaroon ng mga ng call for entries late last year. Yan, doon sa call for entries, mamimili tayo ng 8 sa bawat isang kategorya. So, total of 24 finalists ang mapipili. Pero medyo mabusisi kasi yung proseso natin ngayon dahil kailangan nila i-pitch yung mga konsepto nila. Hindi kasi script yung mga sinasubmit, no, na tapos na at buo. No? Nagsisimula ito sa konsepto. Na-assign sila sa mga magagaling na mga mentors, ganyan na magbabantay dun sa development ng mga scripts nila, ng kwento nila, paano nila i-produce yung mga films nila. From there, magkakaroon ng deliberation, mapipili yung mga finalists. After mapili yung mga finalists, hindi hihinto doon yung mentorship kasi babantayin pa rin sila ng mga mentors nila while they produce their films. Oo.
Ano ba, sir? Congratulations and good luck.
Salamat.
Maraming salamat, Mar. Ang sunod, Rico John, our PPT President, and from Big Sound.
Good afternoon, Director Kevin, and good afternoon. Congratulations to everybody here. My first question is for either Sir Butch or Sir Ferdy of NCCA. Sir, may we know how much support is NCCA giving this year for this film festival?
Sir Butch,
Yeah.
Ibanez.
I believe, well, initially the budget was 1 million, but after deliberations po ng NCCA, nag-add po na siya ng 500,000, so it's 1.5 for cinema.
Thank you, sir. My next question, siguro anybody can answer this question. We'd like to know how are the independent filmmakers now, and how are they during the pandemic, and how are they now? Ano po mga kalagayan ng ating mga independent filmmakers?
Sir Butch, Ibanez.
Okay, well, admittedly, malaki po ang tama nung pagsasara ng sinihan for 2-3 years. Even when they opened last year on a limited basis, I think, naman niyo rin po dito sa Baguio. But I think yung pong huling MMFF was very encouraging yung results po. Kasi we saw na nalumbalik ang panunood sa sinihan. At napansin po namin, nag-shift yung gusto ng tao in terms of yung klase ng kwento. So yung mga dating namamayagpat, nagbago po, no? Nagbago yung preference. Posible po dahil marami sa atin na sa online, no? Medyo alam na natin yung klase ng mga kwento na gusto natin panoorin. Because of that, I think ang mga producers po, mas willing ngayon na mag-produce ng mga pelikula, and then various film festivals are now being hatched again, yung mga plans to do online face-to-face screening or on-site screenings. Ang ano po kasi ang sining ng pelikula, it's sinasabi po natin na food for the soul, no? Ano po yan expression. So hindi naman po yata mawawala ang yung drive itong mga filmmakers po na gumawa ng pelikula. But patuloy po yun, yung thirst to express through film. But ang maganda po ngayon with things slowly getting back into the groove, sana po ay manumbalik ulit ang sigla ng industry.
Thank you, sir. Ma'am, two more, sorry. Gusto ko lang pong alamin kay Sir Ferdy Balana. Sir, so you'll be selecting parang 21 entries, tama po ba? The final 21? Tama po?
24.
24.
Yeah, 8 per category.
Nationally or nationally released already?
Yes.
We know mga films po natin.
So we have the
Carrotman.
Headhunter's Daughter was recently, di ba, sa Sundance Film Festival siya nakaan. Andyan yung mga films ng mga winners natin dito, like si Jaime Morados. So his film, Agahiyo the Dreamer, went on to different festivals, not just in the Philippines, but internationally. Marami tayong mga magaling ang mga filmmakers natin dito sa Cordillera.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Maraming salamat, Sir Rico. Now, lastly, we have JP Andalan of the Public Information Office.
Hello po. This is question po is for Sir
Festival Director po. Sir, how do you help young filmmakers enrich their talent? So, will you conduct lectures, workshop po ba yung mga artists na gusto yung acting,
Nawawala yung signal.
Well, the Montañosa Film Festival intends to continue with its training and workshops. No? Even after the festival, we're just like trying to look for resources to sustain, yung trainings with the purpose of like bettering the craft of filmmaking, especially for our younger filmmakers and aspiring filmmakers. So we're reaching out this year to the major universities, and we're partnering with them and making sure that instead of inviting them to come to our screenings and trainings, we're bringing these trainings and workshops closer to them. So we're bringing it to their schools. Yeah. We do have the film talks, no? Both online and face-to-face, which we've done for the past 2 years, and we intend to continue doing that. And we intend to make the trainings, workshops, and talks parang a year-round thing para consistent din since we want nga to monitor yung and mentor yung development ng young filmmakers natin.
Sorry, gusto lang i-announce na yung nagtatanong sa akin dito is John Trice from University of Baguio, one of our finalists for the mobile film category. So she's from Abra.
Maraming salamat, JT Andanan.
Ayan. And
Before we move on, acknowledgement again of our lead partners.
so once again, we would like to thank our lead partners. Firstly, we have the National Commission for Culture and the Arts of the Philippines, Breathe Baguio, Cultural Center of the Philippines, the Baguio City Tourism Council, SM City Baguio. Thank you also to CSDA, the Vivistop UFO Workshop. Maraming salamat din po to the Lost Stories, We Media, the Tourism Promotions Board, the Department of Tourism. Thank you also to the Grand Sierra Pines Hotel, and with our lead partner schools, Baguio City National High School, Pine City National High School, University of Baguio, University of the Philippines Baguio, and the University of the Cordilleras. Maraming salamat din po sa ating sponsors, The Manor, Lemonade, and Baguio Country Club.
Okay, bago po tayo magtapos,
Ngayon ka ba nakakita ng
may
DJ?
mensahe ang ating mga panuhin. We'll start with our young filmmakers.
Ayan, very
Isa
brief
yan,
lang.
DJ. Isang
From
ano, sa
Mr.
FM
Red
at
Aquino.
saka sa Love Radio? Ay, hindi. Ano yung ano dito?
Supportahan po natin itong festival para ma-maintain na ganun siya palagi at hindi mawala. Para mas ma-encourage pala na dumami yung sumali. Thank you.
And next, Mr. Jaime Morados. Ayan, which by the way pala ang kaniyang film ay recognized by the CNN. Wow.
Wow!
Majority of the film festivals in the Philippines, if I'm not mistaken, they accept finished films already. So what's really unique about Montañosa is that they really guide the filmmakers
20 years
with developing their story. Kasi they come to the festival with just a script, and they have to be the ones to paint the picture verbally to the jury. So it's really a blessing that we have, the well-known jury helping us make our films, and it's really great to support, those filmmakers as well. Kasi pinapakilap ko yun talaga. As in, sobrang it's a very, very challenging process making a film, especially if you have a festival backing you from the start. So yeah, let's support Cinema Region and Montañosa Film Festival this year.
Yan naman short a message po from Mr. Arthur Tebaldo.
Yeah, in the Cordillera or Montañosa, we do not shout, lights, camera, action. We say, ready when you are. Ayayo, sige, shoot mo.
I-shot mo kit.
There are a lot of interesting subjects here. So we have the mountains, we have the culture, we have the local arts. So with this cinema region, we hope that in years to come, more filmmakers will join local festivities such as Cinema Region and Montañosa Film Festival. Congratulations for the
Ayan, thank you po, Sir Tibaldo. Next, we have Mr. Ferdinand Yasleta.
Muli pagbati po sa Montañosa Film Festival at salamat po sa pagiging partner ng NCCA. Pero gusto ko lang din pong huli na pagkakataon nito na sa pagdiriwang po ng National Arts Month, isa lang po ang Montañosa Film Festival sa ginaganap na iba't ibang art activities sa buong bansa. Ang pitong sining po, ang Architectural and Arts ay meron pong ginaganap na programang Saan Ka Lulugar, isa po itong konferensya. At ang cinema nga po, yung Cinema Rio. At para po sa dance, meron pong nagaganap na Sayaw Pinoy. It's a dance concert happening in a different part of the country. For dramatic arts, meron silang Tanghal, a theater festival. Sa literary po, meron silang Panitikan, Panungduman, isa po itong poetry reading at mga konferensya din. Sa music, meron po silang musika punuan at sa visual arts, ang bagong visual. So ito po yung mga programang nagaganap. At katatapos naman po ng ginanap na ani ng daan at meron po tayo dito mga nagawing filmmakers, ito po ay paggawad ng sa mga nagbigay ng karangalan sa ating bansa. 11 po sa ating nasa film sector ang nabigyan ng parangal sa Malacanang ating Pangulong Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos at isa po si Ms. Danny Tilion. So, yun po, sana po ito ay maging patuloy ang pag-uunayan natin at sa mga eskwelahan po dito sa Cordillera, meron po kami program sa NCCA na Speakers Bureau Program kung saan ang eskwelahan po ninyo gustong magkaroon ng workshop po sa ibang art form, maaari po kayong humingi ng request sa NCCA. At para po sa susunod na taon, babalik po siguro kami dito Baguio para muli kaming bitahan para mag-submit ng mga proposals sa NCCA. Nagbibigay po kami sa film ng grant for filmmakers para sa pag-produce ng pelikula, sa mga workshop at saka sa mga festivals. Para sa karagdagang alaman, bisitahin lang po ang aming NCCA website. Maraming salamat po.
Up next, Mr. Bush Ibanez, short message please.
Maraming salamat po sa Montañosa Film Festival at especially to SM Baguio.
Mga vloggers, nagkumpul-kumpul na dito. Hindi man lang nagtanong doon.
Wala po kayong kawala. Ang Cinema Region at Montañosa Film Festival will be shown on-site, it will be shown online, and it will be shown on-air sa Free TV po, sa Solarflix. So, wala po kayong kawala. So, sana po ay mapanood ninyo ang mga pelikula ngayong Marso at April. Marso hanggang April. So, yun po. Salamat po sa support.
Maraming salamat. At ngayon naman po muli natin ang message from the Regional Director of DOT CAR, Ms. Jovi Ganohay.
Yes, again, we wish to congratulate Montañosa Film Festival and the rest of the men and women behind what will be happening this March to April. We're happy that Baguio City is such a very vibrant city, teeming with arts and culture, and we have so many artists here. And so let's continue supporting them, the filmmakers, because they are the ones that really portray the Filipino way of life, the culture, the values, the traditions, and everything that we are proud about. And actually, that is what we also showcase in tourism. So they're a very important channel, or they're a very important instrument in promoting tourism as a whole, the destination as a whole, because we're not just looking at